Hello, everyone, and welcome back. This is episode 2 of Bad Engineering, and I'm Big Morris. So, today I've got a couple things in mind. To start with, I got these flowers put in here. I put a little smaller bush right here because I felt, because the window's there. I've had to add a couple more storage chests here. And right down here, I have a secret. Did this between episodes, got us to the nether, and did a little bit in the nether. I have a trail that takes you all the way back to spawn. Did a little bit of enchanting. I've got just a sharpness 2 sword, efficiency 3 pickaxe, protection 1 helmet, feather falling boots. So I marked out a path. There's going to be eventually a path that goes here. And up here we have our mine. It goes all the way down. Right here we have where I've been doing some cobblestone and iron mining. And right here I have a skeleton spawner. I don't particularly like these spawner systems. I did a basic, 10-minute setup here. They are very inefficient, and you'll be standing at them all day grinding and grinding and grinding. So I very quickly want to upgrade from that for XP. Takes you like an hour to get to level 30. So I have some ideas in mind. I think what we're going to do is do an Enderman farm eventually. As soon as we beat the dragon, do an Enderman farm. They're really good XP farms. But today, my plans are we're going to build a mine shaft kind of cover. It's like a structure here. And over here, I have plans for potentially like a well. I think a good well could go here. And over here, I want to do, I think an Enderman put this block here. I want to do a wheat farm. Not like one that I'm going to actually use, just like a decorative one. And I think those are the plans for today. So to begin with, I'm going to have to do some gathering resources. I've been doing some gathering between episodes. I think I'm going to do an hour-long time-lapse, a hour-long mining session. And that'll be the next time-lapse that you guys see. But over here, I've got some sheep, cow pen, really loud and obnoxious, and a little wheat farm. It's getting tight on food, so I had to work on that situation there. But yeah, that's basically everything I've done between episodes. But yeah, let me get geared up and we'll get started on that hour-long mining session. Alright guys, so it's the next day here, and I want to show you the progress that I've made. Oop, almost saw something there. There we go. Coming up. So, actually, let's start over here. I don't want to jump ahead of myself. So, I put this cover over the mine shaft. It's sort of industrial mining facility. I didn't texture the backside. I still need to, but we're gonna forget about that for now. The board's coming down. This, I didn't carry that all the way down. It's not necessary, so I'm not gonna. But, yeah, texture here. Got some gravel, andesite, different blocks mixed in. This time I went with the oak wood pillars instead of the stripped spruce. This one required a lot of wood. And then I did kind of this crane type system. It's more of an elevator rather than a crane. You know, it comes up and it moves over here and puts it down there. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but it works. You get what it's trying to, the story is trying to tell. That's good. And then I'm not really good at interiors, so ignore this interior, but this is the inside here. That's where, like, the guy who owns the mine shaft, where the workers come to work, maybe his office is in here, you know, and he lives in there too, because a lot of people lived where they worked back in, you know, the medieval days. Some room for storage. When I get Silk Touch, I will put ores in here too, on both sides. I'll probably have some ores overflowing, put like coal and gold and iron and other ores, but I don't have Silk Touch right now, so there's no ores. There will be. I'll put some up there too. Next, I got this well. I found this well design on Google. So, I don't know whose it was. It was just like on Google Images, so I went with it. I changed it up a little bit, changed the end here a little bit, but it's 90% the same. And it's just textured andesite cobblestone and regular stone somewhere right there. Doesn't go very deep. Then I felt we needed to add some life to the village that we were slowly building. And I planted all this wheat, and I let it grow. Just a generic wheat farm. I want a couple more of these, whether it's all going to be wheat or it's going to be something else, I don't know. And when I get this road, I'm going to do a road here. Not this lame old path, it's going to be an actual road. I just marked out where it's going to be. I'll have like piles of wheat, probably. I was thinking of this design, very basic, old school Minecraft street lamp. Put a couple of those throughout so I can get rid of some of this torch spam. Got spruce stakes, I guess, with the spruce cap and oak wood fence, oak wood gate. Just regular old stuff. But, yeah, let's come get a better shot of it. I like this angle right here. The village in the background, I don't know if I said this before, but the village in the background, I'm not sure if it's going to stay or go. You know, it's just a generic village, so it's not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. But when I get like a building put right here, and another structure, and something going on here, and I'm going to expand over here a little bit, probably. Like, that village in the background will start to look better, because it'll just be add depth to this build. It'd be nice, you know, if I had enough time to fill up this whole island with buildings and stuff like that, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough time in this world. It's not really in my plans to. I want to get into an up-to-date world. In this world, we're playing like 10 versions behind just because of all the mods, the Vanilla Plus mods we've added. But, yeah. I'd like to fly around on the gas and stuff like that. So this world isn't forever. But, yeah. What do you guys think? And the next episode, I'm not sure exactly what the plans are, if we're going to be ready to fight the dragon or not. But hopefully in the episode after that, we will be, if not the next episode. So thanks for watching, and have a great day.